Greetings, dear viewers. If you believe there are few people who can sense a near and distant future, you are in the right place. We strongly recommend that you watch this video clip carefully to the end. I'd like to introduce you to a person who has a natural gift for time travel. To this day, almost all the news that came from his side has come true. I'm sure you're wondering, who is it? Be patient, we'll reveal that information to you a little later.
This man with incredible abilities is precise, and beware now, the media announcement of 7 major events long before anyone on Earth, and believe it or not, all, absolutely all, events have come to fruition. The first event, the collapse of the Soviet Union. The second event, the unification of East and West Germany. The third event, the bombing of Yugoslavia. The fourth event, the bombing of Iraq. The fifth event, the collapse of the Twin Towers in New York and the Pentagon building in Washington. 2 years earlier, a time traveler had pointed out in the newspaper Twilight Zone that airplanes were used for this terrorist action. The sixth event, the coronavirus, a major global pandemic. Seventh event, great local wars, everything is accurately predicted. We can't list everything now. Yes, not to mention another pre-coronavirus achievement, namely the H1N1 virus. Say once great?
Milovan Dejanovic has appeared on many TV shows and publicly announced shocking events in the future, which many TV viewers watched with great interest, and then all the announcements of time travelers would have their great achievement, or so that we journalists would popularly say, is it the crown of the future?
When Dejanovic, Milovan in his childhood, felt that he had a gift, that he was the one who really saw future events, he shocked many people. Here is one of countless examples. He and his family went to Pristina, a city in Kosovo. He told his father to slow down because the police would stop him in 15 minutes and pay a fine. At the time, Milovan was only 9 years old. The father shook his head and said, "Come on boy, don't make me laugh." 15 minutes later, the police stopped the car. The father started arguing with the policeman. Milovan said to his father, "Dad, let's pay the fine if you made a mistake, and let's go." Then a little time traveler came out of the car and walked up to a policeman who spoke to him. "You are not married, but you had a son 2 days ago. Ask around a bit." At that moment, a shocked police officer called a colleague to get in the car. A colleague said to him, "I have good news for you, your son was born, you have become a father." Because of the great happiness he didn't know what to do, he came up to little Dejanovic and started kissing him. "Thank you kid for the traffic violation your father committed, I tore it up immediately because of you. Have a safe journey." Thanks to Milovan, his parents won the lottery with a big prize, so they bought a brand new car. He unmistakably hinted at world champions in soccer, basketball, water polo, and handball. Just before the breakup of Yugoslavia, Mr. Dejanovic sensed the lottery numbers that would receive the highest prize and filled out only one lottery ticket. He won the biggest prize of all time, which he deliberately didn't take on at the box office of the Yugoslavia lottery. He told his parents, "I saw my own death within 2 weeks, so I didn't take that money. If I had taken the lottery money from Yugoslavia now, I personally wouldn't be alive. That's why I gave up." All the major newspapers then circulated the news that there were no winners of 1,850,000 marks. There are an enormous number or many examples that we cannot give you here, and we hope that they all one day will appear in a book.
Stop, 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 stop. We haven't told you everything. After the war in Ukraine, there is a small break. In one of the strongest countries in the world, the people of this country will say, "Enough is enough, we will not tolerate foreigners using our military resources and weapons to provoke World War III. Certain secret police officers in the currently most powerful country in the world will launch a bitter crackdown on oligarchs who are not part of their people. In this way, it will prevent and stop in time a dangerous war of a large scale or a real catastrophe and the downfall of all mankind." In one of the following video clips, you will learn more about a secret plan called 8.
Then it is time, or coming, a great local war for the island, over which 3 countries will fight actively and 1 will fight passively. It will take 207 days and many people will die. This announcement was made by Milovan Dejanovic on TV show Twilight Zone in distant 1999. When this terrible conflict ends, after a brief pause, a new virus pandemic will follow that will be 50% stronger than the coronavirus. This very dangerous virus comes in the year 2036. After that, a chain of large and small local wars begins again. When it ends, what nobody wants will come, but it will come anyway, and that is Diastionoi, claims Milovan Dejanovic, and that is World War III. Below this video you have a link. By clicking this link you can find out when the greatest war of all time will really break out. And that's not all, you'll find out when World War IV, which we're about to tell you about, will not be dangerous for people for certain reasons, but that's a secret that will be revealed when you watch the next video clip and find out this news. Since the time traveler is almost never wrong with his announcements, check out the new video using the link below. Hello and thanks for watching.